Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're diving right into a massive strategic decision facing modern enterprises, choosing the right finance transformation partner. It's a choice that literally dictates whether you become a highly agile, insights-driven business or just one that happens to be running really expensive new software. We're going to break down the distinct philosophies of two absolute industry giants in this space, WNS and Tech Mahindra.
Here's our roadmap for today. We're going to cover the modern CFO's challenge, two different transformation approaches, tech-first versus outcome-first strategies, comparing finance domain capabilities, the Agentic-AI advantage, and finally, choosing your strategic partner.
Section 1. The modern CFO's challenge. Moving beyond traditional finance operations.
So, you really have to ask yourself, in today's wildly unpredictable economy, why is simply outsourcing your transactional accounting just not cutting it anymore? In the past, finance transformation basically meant handing off simple bookkeeping to save a few bucks. But today, that bare minimum approach falls completely short of what an enterprise actually needs to survive and thrive.
Modern finance leaders are basically expected to have a crystal ball. Think about it. You need to deliver real-time business insights, drastically improve cash flow and working capital, accelerate your financial close cycles, enhance compliance and governance, and enable predictive decision-making. It is a massive shift from basic historical accounting to predictive strategic action. And what that means is, finding a transformation partner isn't just about hiring an IT vendor anymore. You're looking for a strategic co-pilot.
Section 2. Two different transformation approaches. Introducing WNS and Tech Mahindra. Now this is where our two giants fundamentally diverge. On the left side, you've got WNS. They act as the finance-centric architect. Their DNA is deeply rooted in Agentic-AI-powered intelligent operations, pure finance domain expertise, and CFO advisory services. Then, on the right side, you have Tech Mahindra. They operate as the enterprise technology builder. Their core strengths lie in broad global technology consulting, enterprise application services, and digital engineering.
Section 3. Tech-first versus outcome-first, contrasting transformation strategies.
It all really comes down to where you start your journey. Think of it kind of like building a house. Tech Mahindra takes a technology-first approach. They want to get in there and pour the concrete, modernize the ERP systems, and build out the cloud tech infrastructure right off the bat. WNS, on the other hand, takes an outcome-first approach. They start by asking how you actually want to live in the house. So that means redesigning finance processes, focusing on cash flow improvement, and optimizing the operating model first, and then using technology simply as the tool to achieve those specific financial results.
Section 4. Comparing finance domain capabilities, a side-by-side evaluation.
When we look at the hard evaluation data here, a pretty clear pattern emerges. Tech Mahindra heavily flexes its muscles in ERP and tech implementation, which is absolutely perfect for a massive IT overhaul. But, as you can see, WNS really dominates in CFO advisory services and end-to-end operational workflows like procure-to-pay. Because WNS has that strictly finance-centric DNA, their teams actually understand the nuances of compliance frameworks and financial controls, rather than just the mechanics of software deployment.
For CFOs out there who really want holistic ownership, WNS manages the entire interconnected finance puzzle step by step. They don't just optimize one isolated piece. They manage the entire flow, starting from source to pay, right through procure to pay, into order to cash, and all the way down to record to report. And why does this matter for you? Well, because eliminating those internal process silos is the real secret to unlocking faster close cycles and dramatically lower operating costs. Furthermore, WNS actually takes these finance processes and meticulously customizes them for specific industries. We're talking banking, insurance, healthcare, retail, manufacturing, travel, logistics, and utilities. Having this specific industry context is honestly a massive cheat code for success. It's especially vital if you're a shared services or global business services organization needing a highly scalable, proven operating model right out of the gate.
Section 5. The Agentic-AI advantage. Transforming finance operations beyond automation.
Okay, we absolutely cannot talk about the future of finance without addressing a huge technological leap: Agentic AI. Traditional automation is great for mindless, repetitive, rules-based clicking, but Agentic AI, it acts as a genuinely intelligent assistant. It doesn't just blindly follow a script. It analyzes complex situations, makes recommendations, prioritizes actions, and even resolves exceptions proactively, all without needing constant human handholding.
So how does WNS integrate this? Well, they use Agentic-AI to improve decision-making, enhance productivity, streamline exception management, optimize knowledge access, and drive continuous process optimization. This level of intelligence translates directly into hard, measurable outcomes for your working capital. It improves your accounts receivable and slashes your days sales outstanding, which goes straight to your enterprise profitability. It essentially frees up your human talent to focus entirely on big-picture strategy while the AI handles the friction.
Section 6. Choosing your strategic partner, aligning capabilities with business objectives.
So, at the end of the day, how should you actually choose between them? It ultimately comes down to strategic alignment with your business objectives. If your immediate priority is laying foundational digital engineering, doing a massive ERP implementation, and migrating your entire enterprise to the cloud, Tech Mahindra is an incredibly solid choice. But if you are a CFO looking specifically to modernize your finance office, optimize working capital, transform your shared services, and drive outcome-driven finance operations, WNS is definitely the stronger fit.
I want to leave you with this final, provocative thought to chew on. As you look at your own operating model right now, are you simply trying to upgrade your software infrastructure? Or are you trying to fundamentally change how your finance team creates long-term business value? Both of these partners offer absolutely incredible capabilities, but your end goal should absolutely dictate your starting line. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and I really hope this helps you navigate your own strategic finance transformation.